All right, another concept when it comes to functions is this idea of a relative maximum and minimum. So if we're looking at the graph of a function and we're asked to find the relative maximum and minimum, what we're trying to find is kind of like the highest point, that's the maximum, and the lowest point. But we have to be careful because you can see from this graph that even though this looks like the highest point, this graph actually comes up and may continue to go up and up and up, which means that there are some points that might be higher than this. But that's where the key word relative comes from. When we say relative, we're looking just in this area. This point is the highest point in this general vicinity. So this point right here would be representative of where our relative maximum occurs. Now, the actual maximum, the relative maximum, is not the point, even though we can see this is the point -2, 3. The relative maximum is actually the value of the y-coordinate. So we would say that the relative maximum of this function is 3. And where does it happen? It happens at the x value of -2. Okay, so same story for the relative minimum. Here we can see here's our minimum value. Yeah, it may go lower over here, but over here in this general vicinity, it's the lowest point. Again, it has the coordinates 2, -2. But the relative minimum is just the y-coordinate. So we'd say the relative minimum of this function would be -2. And it occurs at a x-coordinate of 2.